Oh, we could watch Kasva. Let's watch Kasva. Kasva's a cool ass dude. Very talented AV2 player. Okay, yeah, let's watch Kasva. Let me try to... Does anyone know what pool Kasva's in? I can try to find it, but it could take a while. Actually, I can update the pool here. Oh yeah, we can even see how long they've been in game, right? On this website. Soldier, yeah, Soldier's 15 minutes in game. God damn it, dude. Pool 6 they're in? Okay, nice. Okay, so we have Kasva versus Nico. Let me hop over to pool 6 real quick. And does anybody in the chat have a scouting report on either of these guys? I can try to pull them up quickly. But yeah, give me a second here. Let me find Kasva. Yeah, it said pool 6. Where is he at? Is he at... I don't see it. Is this round of 1? I'm looking in the round of 2. Maybe this is round of 1? Pool 6, right? Is he at like the bottom? Where that was Kasva at? Yeah, I'm at pool 6. I don't see Kasva. I'm being trolled. Where is he? 9 brackets down. It's round of 2 game match, right? Man, I am being straight trolled. Oh, here. Oh, wow. This is a really long game, apparently. Okay, so Kasva versus... Well, his name was Cool Cat in the bracket. Interesting. Okay. We're going to probably fast forward this to catch up to live. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, I want to look at this guy's name on the leaderboard. Let me see how it's spelled. I don't know if we're going to be able to find him. Let me know if anyone has a scouting report on this dude that Kasva is playing against. Okay, alright, I got the scouting report. Alright guys, so we are going to be casting Kasva here. Okay, so this is the round of 1, right? Let me say. Yes, so this is the round of 1, guys. We're gonna be casting a game with Kasva here. Kasva's in the blue playing as the French, and in the red playing as the Chinese civilization is Nico. Kasva, very talented player. He is an Age of Empires 2 pro and been grinding AoE4 super hard. He's been loving the game and definitely a player to keep an eye on. I think he'll do quite good in this event. He's definitely the favorite in this match, as this is the round 1, or I believe the round of 512. And he is playing against Nico, who... Nico is ranked 139th on the leaderboards at the moment. He has a record of 36-22. So Kasva is definitely the favorite, but yeah, I mean, you can't really underestimate anybody here. And rank 139, it really isn't that bad. It's pretty good, kind of. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna fast forward through this a bit so we can kind of cast it as live as possible, basically. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the game here. Kasva is building a slew of cavalry, and he's already gathering stone, so it looks like he is going for a fast second town center. And Nico is building the Barbican of the Sun, and also has a barracks already built, so getting ready to defend some night raids perhaps. And here we go, this is what I was talking about in the last game. Nico's doing it this time. So he puts his sheep around the mill, and then he's able to supervise the mill, which means that when you supervise a drop-off point, resources drop off at the building, you receive 20% more resources. So that is a huge bonus. Really cool to see Nico using that bonus. Very good play. So I mean, that right there just indicates that this player, he knows what he's doing. He's a talented guy, right? He knows this. Dropping off more sheep here, very nice. And we'll fast forward a bit here so we can catch up to the live. And let's see what Kasva's up to. So he is training some knights and trying to put on some aggression with knights here. Oh, we do have a lot of spearmen already crossing the map though. And Kasva is dropping his second TC. Oh, he's doing it quite forward. So it's another one where like 2 deer spawn like right next to each other. So it's really nice if you can hold down this location. But it's pretty risky building this TC. Like, this is actually a huge risk from Kasva. Like, imagine if this got spotted. Like, that could have been like GG right there, honestly. Like, he's lucky Nico didn't spot this. Nico went in with his military, and he just barely missed like scouting this TC, right? Like, he could have maybe killed those villas and denied the TC from getting up. That would have been massive. Oh, but some big night raids are coming down while all this is going down. And yeah, so Kasva kind of getting a little bit lucky there and able to get away with getting the second TC up, which is going to be really, really nice for him. And even gathering from these like kind of South Forest trees, which is really nice. And Nico with some horsemen running around looking for a raid here. Spearman walking through the TC. At least Nico now sees that second town center. And here we go. Horsemen do move in, going for a raid on Kasva's woodline. Just brings the villagers in though. And yeah, so the one thing, more villagers going down. So Kasva doing a really good job with his knights, just getting lots of raids in. Very good. Yeah, and so French are on 2 town centers. That's really big because when French are in age 2, their villagers train quicker. So Kasva's villagers are training in 17 seconds instead of 20 seconds like regular civs. So French just kind of naturally outscales other civs, but Kasva's on 2 town centers. So that means he's got 2 TCs training villagers at 17 seconds, which means, you know, his boom's going to be insane. And I actually really like this idea from Kasva. Dropping 2 towers here, he knows the importance of this location, and he knows, like, he just needs to secure this hunt. If he secures this placement, he'll be in a really good spot. But on the other end, if he gets pushed off of both of these hunts, then that would be very, very damaging, right? So, huge importance right here. Oh, and look at this. Nico going with the early ram push. This is what we were talking about. Like, you know, best of ones, anything can happen. Ram pushes are a thing. And oh my god, this is like the thing, right? Going second TC is quite greedy. And a way to counter the greed is going with a very early ram push. And that is what Nico looks to be doing. Even putting the spearmen in the rams. Oh my god. Okay, let's get a quick vill count. 46 vills from Kasva. And 33 vills from Nico. So Kasva's ahead in vills by a significant amount. Double towers are really nice though. And these towers are going to be doing a lot of damage. And the ram now targeting one of the towers here. But yeah, Kasva's army is pretty small here. But there is a lot of arrow fire coming out here right now. And wow, Kasva's army is getting cleaned up here though. He kind of retreated with the knights. He wants to keep his low HP knights alive, which makes sense. One of the knights just kind of going into the spearmen here though. And one tower does go down. Nico's still with a pretty big army here. 2 of the low HP knights. And this push is looking pretty good. Kasva losing a couple more knights. Villagers going into the town center. There's still 1 ram up. Kasva now pulling some villagers here. Kasva knows, you know, he has to keep this position. He cannot get pushed off of 2 hunts and a TC, right? Like, this is huge importance here. Let's get a quick vill count. Nico at 36 villagers and Kasva at 40. So wow, that vill difference has really decreased now. And Kasva's only ahead a couple vills. He even lost another villager. And oh my god, this is looking very scary for Kasva. And now he's forced to farm. Oh my gosh, this is looking extremely scary for Kasva right now. Very nice pop from the vills. As the ram was unprotected, Kasva popped his villagers out of the town center and just very quickly torched down that ram. Very nice. And that actually kind of ends this aggression. For the time being at least. But now we're seeing Nico. Oh, he's doing 2 more rams. Oh boy, oh boy. And look at his army. Like, this is a solid, solid army. And the interesting thing is he's going spearmen and horsemen, which potentially is a very good army composition and maybe counters like the standard French army comp. You have spearmen to counter the knights, and then you have horsemen to counter the archers. Like, this army comp kind of directly counters Kasva's army. And also, he's building rams. And Kasva's busy making, archers do nothing to rams. And if you're making expensive knights, you're not going to have a lot of knights, which means you won't have a lot of torch damage. Knights are double the cost of horsemen. If you were making horsemen, you would have twice the torch damage to be able to deal with rams. Or if you were making spearmen, you would have 3 times the torch damage of like knights, because you would have 3 spearmen to 1 knight. But good engage here from Kasva. And here we go. He's doing what he needs to do. He's pulling the vills to start torching the rams. But the spearmen going into the rams, now popping out on top of the villagers, trying to get some hits in. And look at the archers. The archers are now exposed. The horsemen are going up onto the archers. And a couple knights are trying to avoid the spearmen here. Got 1 AFK knight, really needs to get in there as every unit really matters. And villagers going down. Look at how many. Oh my god, so many villagers are going down here. No, pop into the TC. Kasva. Oh my god, that is a lot of dead villagers. And let's see. Kasva did not research textiles either. That would have been a really big upgrade in this game. Kasva's villagers are at 50 hit points. If you would have got textiles, these villagers would have been surviving way, way longer. And oh my god, I'm scared for Kasva right now. We need to get a vill count after all this. Kasva's on 30. Oh my god, he's on 33 vills. How many vills is Nico on? Nico's on 44 vills. Oh my god, he's up 11 vills and had an army. Like, this is looking really, really bad for Kasva right now, honestly. Like, and that's the thing. Going with the really greedy second TC, and he built it super forward on the map, is really risky. And Nico did the perfect counterplay, going spearmen and horsemen and early ram pushing against this aggression. Oh my gosh, we're gonna fast forward a bit so we can catch up to the live. But another push coming in, and like Kasva doesn't have any army to deal with this. Like he was forced to give up the TC location. That was actually a really good job from Kasva being able to retreat with the villagers there. As if Nico was more on top of it, he could have maybe killed the villagers that were garrisoning into the town center there. Oh, and now we have a second TC going down from Nico. 10 villagers. Oh, we're in the Barbican. Gotta get out of there. Kasva trying to do some night raids. Desperately needs some big raids to, get himself back in this game. And Nico was really garrisoning his villagers into the town center and the Barbican for a very long time there. So there was actually a lot of vital time that these 2 knights caused, which was big. And wow, even getting some raids here, this could be the huge game changer that Kasva needs. He needs to crawl his way back into this game. Claw? It's claw his way back into this game, right? Did I say crawl? No, people don't crawl back into the game, do they? Wow. So, okay, a lot of spearmen, a lot of horsemen, and 2 rams. And look at Kasva's base. Like, everything's built forward. Archer range very far forward, outside of TC range. And here we go. A lot of archers, though. He's going to try to do his best to kite these horsemen. Oh, you gotta... Yep, okay, now the kiting starts. And now within range of the TC, but more villagers going down here. The archers are now getting a lot of good shots in, though. The archer range did go down there for Kasva. Kasva forced to go out on these berries as he got pushed off of both of these hunts. And both of the boars are, in the middle of the map, hard to get to also. Kasva's now doing a really good job with his archers, though, like pushing back this army. Really good defense here from Kasva. Could maybe try to kite a little bit here, but getting a couple hits from the horsemen. But all of a sudden, Nico's kind of bleeding out his units at the same time. Like, he's losing a lot of horsemen and even spearmen here, right? He kills the blacksmith, which is nice. He did get a couple more vill kills there, though. Oh, and oh my god, I wonder if the knights got a big... Wait, they might have got a huge raid on that wood line that I missed. Dang it, I wish I or maybe the village just got repositioned. Okay, let's get a vill count after all this madness. So Kasva is on 47 villagers, and Nico is on 53. Wow, so all of a sudden, the game is looking okay again. Kasva really clawing his way back into this game. Wow, it was looking very scary for him for a while. But right now, somehow Kasva seems to be pushing. And now it looks like Kasva's like in control of the game, actually. There are a good amount of horsemen here, though. And more night raids. There we go. That's my boy Kasva. Oh, these archers are a little bit exposed. The horsemen are going to try to get on top of them, but it's a pretty big ball of archers, and Kasva's doing a good job of trying to kite these horsemen as efficiently as possible. And honestly, the horsemen aren't doing the best job of getting on top of them. So this is actually a very good trade for Kasva, it looks like. And meanwhile, the night raids are, you know, always devastating. Yeah, Nico really kind of throwing his units away. Like in a lot of these engagements, we're seeing Kasva just getting way more value out of his units. So, yeah, Nico was honestly in a huge lead, but he ended up having like bad engagement after bad engagement. Really putting Kasva back in this game. And now the Rams are just unprotected, and they're kind of slowly getting attacked here. So the horsemen are quite a bit faster than the archers. I see some people in chat. The archers are at 1.25 movement speed, and the horsemen are 1.88. So horsemen are a lot quicker. I think the control, he was outnumbered by a lot of archers, and the control could have been cleaner with the horsemen. You gotta be really kind of mindful of your horsemen when attacking. And wow, look at this. Now Kasva looking to push okay, 1 second. I think my other brother is coming on in to watch. Give me a second. Alright, I think my other brother, who's not playing this tournament, is coming over. I don't know if you guys heard the beeping. That was my buzzer. I think that's him. Buzzed him up. Did he get it? I think he got it. I think he's coming up. No, not Soldier. My other brother, who's not like into gaming as much as us. Did he get it? Maybe he didn't get it. God damn it. Are you there? Okay, maybe that was not him. Maybe it was a random person hitting my buzzer. I'm not sure. I think he was texting me. Oh, jeez. The distractions. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Alright, back to the game, guys. Alright, what the hell is going on here? So, Nico, let's see. Nico's on 79 villagers and 91 pop. And Kasva is on 57 vills and 80 pop only. So, wow, wait. Nico actually still has a big lead kind of all around. He's ahead in Ego by a pretty good amount. And just ahead in military also. Oh wow, and so look at this, guys. Nico, he built his other landmark. So he is now in the dynasties, in the Song Dynasty. I believe that's that right one. Which basically how you do this, Nico basically aged up to age 2 like twice. He built the Barbican of the Sun to advance, and then he built the other landmark, which costs the same resources as the Barbican, so he basically advanced like twice. And now you get the bonuses of that dynasty, and he's able to build villages which give you way more population, and you can also gives you 40 population instead of a regular house giving 10, and you can garrison villas in them. Here, really big engagement here. Horsemen trying to get on top of the archers, doing a pretty good job, but it's a pretty small army, and there's a lot of knights there. Yeah, Kasva looking really strong here in this engagement, actually. And the villagers are garrisoned, but they're also, you know, just idled here. And the panic towers come down from Nico, trying to drop 3 towers at the same time here. And wow, just as I was saying, like, it looked like Nico's ahead in vills and looking good, maybe. Kasva does a really good push here. And killing a lot of vills now. Yeah, Kasva looking really good, actually. And if you get pushed off of these farms, oh man, that could almost be a game ender, right? Yeah, the military just wasn't really there from Nico, actually. And the interesting thing, another bonus from the dynasty, is that it makes your villagers produce quicker. So, Nico's villagers are producing in 13 seconds instead of 20 seconds since he completed the dynasty. So he has 2 town centers training villas at 13 seconds, which is like really good, obviously. But that also means you're going to be using your food really quickly, right? If your villagers cost 50 food, and it basically means you're going to be training villas really quickly, but you're also going to be going through your food bank quite quickly. And that could mean you'll have less resources for your military. And I think we kind of saw that, where Nico did have the vill lead, but then he had a very small military. And look at this, Nico he's on 84 vills right now. But he is 87, he's on 85 pop, 86 vills, and 89 popped. He's got like 3 military units. And Kasva's on 65 economy. So yeah, the huge vill boom, obviously nice to do the vill boom, but yeah, getting pushed and you know, losing lots of vills here and being forced to idle quite a lot. And Kasva doing a good job of kind of starting to get out on the map here. Yeah, Kasva, a really great job this game, not panicking and just staying in this game when things looked really badly early on. He just kept his cool and just slowly creeped back into this game. And look at this, yeah, Kasva just causing havoc now, just kind of killing vills left and right. Lots of towers coming down. And a lot of farms here from Nico. So 74 villagers from Kasva, and now Nico's on 81, so Kasva almost even with the eco. And look at look at this, all these farms, you know, being pushed off all these farms, quite painful, right? As it's an investment just to build the farms. So Kasva looking great, doing a really good job coming back in this game. As we're gonna kind of fly through this, catch up a bit in the real time, I think. And, as there's plenty of games to cast and get into the next rounds, I think it's good to kind of speed through it a little bit here. We do have another town center coming down from Nico here. Nico sitting on 91 villagers now. Kasva looking at 81 villagers. If Nico really needs to try to put together a military, let's see, he's got a decent bank. He's starting to get a little bit of a military force going. So I mean, this game's, it's definitely not over yet. Nico still has the vill lead, right? 95 vills to 84. He is down in age, however, though. Kasva's in age 3 while Nico is in age 2, and now Kasva's doing the ram push himself, getting a little bit of payback with the ram push here. And here we go, pushing the side base, very nice from Kasva here, taking that TC down very quickly and demolishing the base here. Kasva looking quite strong, and just more villagers on farms getting attacked. Oh, look at the farms. Nico's so desperate, he built farms way in the corner of the map. And yeah, Kasva just all over the map here. Nico with pretty good military now. Gonna try to push Kasva back here, but these are like veteran rural knights. We got veteran archers here. Kasva's military upgrades are far, far ahead of Nico's, as he's an age ahead and just much more upgraded units. And now the Spearmen coming in from behind here. Yeah, Spearmen are going to help, and the rest of the army help clean that up. And there's the GG. Wow, that was a really, really, really great game for a round 1. Kasva, a big favorite, very talented player, AoE 2 Pro. He almost lost in the first round, in the round of 512 people. Damn, what a great performance from Nico right there. Oh my god, I can't. I wish I could have saw what was like going on in Kasva's mind throughout that game. Like when he got pushed, when he lost that TC, and he got pushed off that hunt. Like, jeez, yeah, that really was a big throw. Like, to be honest, like Kasva was in a really, really bad spot. Like Kasva should not have won this game. Like, look at this. He's down in bills here by like a pretty good amount. Oh my gosh, dude. And Kasva, he must have been sweating.